You know, the main thing about all these failures in existence is that they don't recognize that they're not even eligible for a superior existence. And let me tell you exactly how. So on my program, I give you actual work to do. In a world full of spirituals and all these healers who are sick themselves, who, if they could really heal people, they wouldn't be sick, they would heal themselves, right? That's the proof and testimony that they're just bullshitting. In a world full of philosophies that attract people based on you can be the least and become the more, or even on the side note, be the least and attract and have the more, right? We don't condone that shit. Over here, in all honesty, we'll become the most and learn to expect the least. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I never taught nobody that you could come over here and that there was an easy way. I just made sure that you understood the most economic and pliable and plausible way to obtain what you want without incurring the most loss of energy, the most loss of time. It's a matter of efficiency over here, you feel me? So let's break it down. On my program, you have to actually put in work, right? You actually have to be accountable to your wake up time. Very simple, wake up or don't, lie to yourself or don't, fail or succeed if you will. You have to track your diet and stick to a very adaptable diet across all diets, and you could fit it to how you want it to fit. It's a matter of you're gonna be accountable to the shit. And then lastly, you have to hit your workout. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at all of these failures in existence, we have to ask them, so you couldn't wake up when we agreed that you would? You couldn't stick to the diet that was fully adaptable to your preferences, taste, and affinities like you said you would? And you couldn't hit the gym and work out and train and discipline your body and put in work like you said you would and as you actually should? Oh, and you couldn't just follow your own conscience and create the individual that you're being instructed to create from within. You couldn't become the person you wanted to be. I guess you're ineligible for that superior existence. I guess you're ineligible to be that superior being that you very well could be and very well should be, yet you insist on inferior conduct. Whatever you are, your world is yours. The universe has a fail-safe mechanism. The fail-safe mechanism is you could never exceed your quality of conduct. Your reality, your external situation, your internal situation, everything about your life can never exceed the quality of your personal conduct of life. So whatever you are, your world is yours. Then you realize that all these failures in life are actually trying to cheat existence. So it goes back to that idea or those philosophies or those schools and those teachings by these weird ass teachers, weirdos, real weirdos, who are attracting people and trying to give them the idea that they can be less and skim the universe. Somebody was like, oh, you should just say that you scam people. I didn't scam anybody. They tried to scam the universe. And once you realize that people are literally trying to cheat and scam the universe out of the law of equivalent exchange for that which they desire, they're not willing to give the exact price of intelligent effort and intelligent exchange for the thing that they want. And they keep insisting on trying to recreate the rules of the universe. I didn't create the universe. I didn't create the laws of the universe. I just learned them and I apply them very well, and I teach them very well as well. So when you realize that, when you step into the YWY School for Applied Enlightenment, when you step into my program, you will recognize that you are paying a tuition fee just as much as you would be paying a tuition to Yale, to Harvard, to Hunter, to Baruch, to your community college. You're paying a private education fee. This is private education, right? You're investing in superior instructions from one of the literally most superior instructors in all of existence. All these motherfuckers, all these crackpots, all these weirdos, you know what I'm saying? All these delusional motherfuckers can say what they want. Look at the quality of their being, right? You're gonna show up to some yoga class, or you're gonna show up to some little meditation or some kumbaya circle, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of people with shot out bodies, sloppy as fuck, go home, still drink, still on them vices, still seeking a self-experience outside of themselves, still trying to use money to change themselves instead of change themselves, right? They're never gonna actually improve the quality of their character and their conduct. So whatever you are, your world is yours. When you rock with us, you're gonna realize that you're gonna step into the game, and it's not gonna be simply about getting in the room and feeling better for the moment, yet going home with a still fully flawed character. You're going to step into the room get these superior instructions from a superior instructor who is an embodiment of all the principles and teachings, who is leading by example, and who is a full-on testimony of what they teach and they preach. Everybody is their own first testimony. You are your greatest testimony, for better or for worse. So recognize that everything that you are is a reflection of everything that you've been. And everything that you've been is what has produced everything that you are. So if you're still addicted, you're still out of shape, you're still unenlightened, and you're still moving on falsehoods, and you're still broke, that's because the program that you run, your particular curriculum and program, has produced that. And you are a testimony of that. So when I say sick people can't heal people, because if they could, then they would heal themselves, then it's like the greatest testimony is the individual themselves. So when you look at me, I never missed. You can't hate on me because I never missed. All of these suckers out here who are mad because they tried to use money, they always try to use money to change themselves instead of realizing that the instructions are a means to an end. Knowledge is not going to cure your situation. It just equips you intellectually. If you don't apply the knowledge, if you don't have comprehension, if you don't actually use the knowledge to correct, guide, and shape your conduct along the lines and run parallel and concurrent with that knowledge, then the knowledge is useless as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Useful knowledge is useless if you never use it. You feel me? Said that in How to Not Be Poor. I wrote 5 books in a year. I never missed. 444, never missed. We went like 492 out of something. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to 𝐿-𝐿𝐿𝐿. She keeping count. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I don't know what else to tell them. You know what I'm saying? So for the wise and the sensible who watch these videos, recognize that to become eligible for your superior existence, you need to act in alignment with that. You cannot deviate. You cannot consistently fail yourself. And it's basically like this. 2 simple rules. Never fail yourself. Always exceed yourself in a world full of people who are habitually failing themselves and always falling short of themselves. It's that fucking simple. There's no one in this world giving you this level of articulation as well, with the compounding development of the genius and the insights that develop on the process. Y'all have been seeing me learn as I grow, and a lot of this wisdom can only be found and learned in the channel of self-discovery and self-development. So whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider vibrations raised. It's really like that. You're just ineligible for the superior existence, and nobody made you ineligible besides your insistence on inferior conduct. So whatever you are, your world is yours. The superior quality of existence must be cultivated through superior conduct. Superior conduct, superior integrity. Superior integrity to superior principles, aka the laws of the universe. I did not make the universe. I did not make the laws. I learned them. I studied them. I meditate upon them, create different reflections about them, and I deliver them back to you accordingly. It is up to you to apply them to your personal conduct so that you can construct a superior being, one as the individual in a superior state of existential being. It's as simple as that. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. I can't make it any more simple for the simpletons in the back. Now for you, the wise, the sensible, the one who knows in their heart it's time to start, don't fucking hesitate. Pull the fucking trigger and let's get to this growth. But recognize that the money is simply a tuition fee. You need to do the homework. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution, only solution. Superior conduct, only answer. We've been doing this shit since the motherfucking snow. Now we're across the globe doing what we do, and we've become who we become to now gift this individual to the collective. Consider the vibrations raised.